Does toxic masculinity exist? Is that even a thing? Toxic masculinity. Let's see the definition, because you can't use a word if you don't know what it really means. So masculinity by itself, it's the expression of the male gender, and femininity is the expression of the female gender. So that, as you can see, it's not a universal law, because what femininity means to me might be very different to what it means to you. It's an expression, the way people express their energy, their behavior, their beliefs, their aura, who they are as a woman or as a man, is something very personal. So that's all it is. That's what masculinity and femininity is, an expression. So let's see if toxic masculinity exists. When I first heard that claim, it made me wonder. So what I tried to see is, does the opposite exist? Because masculinity exists, and so does femininity. So if toxic masculinity actually exists, this means that toxic femininity exists as well. So let's try to define what toxic femininity is to help us understand. Toxic femininity is actually when a woman uses her female nature to achieve personal benefits. So let me give you some examples. One example is if a woman uses motherhood, the ability to get pregnant, to use that sacred gift of motherhood, pregnancy, or any other thing that defines a woman to achieve other goals in life, like to avoid working, to have a compensation for passive income, for other goals other than what these sacred things are supposed to do. That's toxic. Another example, again, for toxic femininity, let's say a woman is in the military and they have an exercise where they have to swim. It's winter and it's very cold. So if that woman lies that she's on her period while she's not, just to avoid getting in the water and follow the exercise, that's toxic femininity. You're using your cycle, something nature gave you as a woman, your femininity, to avoid something, to avoid your job or any discomfort. That's toxic. So you can understand now what toxic masculinity is. Both exist, toxic femininity and toxic masculinity.